Greetings and effervescent blessings again, dears. We are here and pleased to join with you in your reality once more. Today, we would like to speak of the process of reclamation of self with the subtitle, Return to Wholeness. And that is an invitation to bring your consciousness towards the area, the brainwave state, the physical state, all coinciding with the truth of who you really are as a human individual, as well as a human collective, as the state which is referred to as beta consciousness is not congruent with the evolution that you are currently undertaking. To say that would be that while in the beta brainwave state, there is a limited perspective. The camera lens through which you view and experience reality is a smaller version of the truth of reality. And so to soften, to relax, to come into full present awareness would be to broaden the lens of what you see, view, and experience, as well as what you are emitting from the self of who you are as a contribution to your environment, to your communities, to your collectives, as you are operating from that state. And that is really quite a simple state to return to. And honestly, if we were to say one thing that came through to each of you, it would be the simplification of all life is made easier by your dedication to return to heart-centered presence when you become aware, and to act from that place, to engage from that place. It is a softening, it is an allowance, it is the parasympathetic nervous system returning to rest and digest, which brings in the physical health aspects. It is quite simple, really, to come into heart-centered presence, and that could be to ask yourself, what do I love about this now moment? And it can be simple as, I love my fingernails. It can be as simple as, I love that beam of sunlight shining through the window. I love that bird song. And as you focus on what you love, you are entraining all to the engagement through appreciation, which engages heart-centered awareness, which is the multidimensional translator. So as you allow this quality of energy to be the operating system through which you are moving through, engaging from, yes, that indeed the stressors and stresses fall away and subside as balance is brought forward, as coherence is brought forward. And from the state of not knowing and being okay with the fact that you don't presently know, ironically, that is when answers come and when solutions come. And when you have access to the field of infinite potentiality, creative genius. So experiment with whatever methods work best for you, what engages your heart energy, what brings you into the present moment, which qualities of self-care assist you in bringing forward your best self. And as you do so, you invite others into the same field and you bring forward the best of them so your relationships get easier, as well as the awarenesses come up more readily and easily, and your ability to see areas where you haven't been fully conscious with a compassionate lens. Because the ego self, the false self, the personality, that is a collection of all that you are not. It is a collection of what has happened to you. It is a collection of belief systems that have been put in place in order to protect the self and to keep the self secure under situations where the child self took things in its environment or communities or families quite personally and created a lens through which to see the world which is limited. So to liberate the self from these false aspects is quite a homecoming indeed. To access the observer awareness is to allow yourself to validate the egoic consciousness and witness it with love when it comes forward with issues or triggers or emotionality, while not overtly identifying with it, but just bringing in the allowance of it, as that often that is all that is required for the softening to occur. These aspects just want to be heard, seen, felt, loved, witnessed. And it is really as simple as that.